Approaching the Didact ship in 200 kilometers. Once we get on board, we'll find the bridge.
He's on the move again.
The fighter's shields aren't rated for slip space.
No, but the Didacts are.
Hello everybody and welcome to the 8th and final mission of my Halo 4 Legendary Walkthrough Guide. Today we'll be doing the mission Midnight, and we're going to get right on into it by getting outside of the map here using our broadsword and then turning right back in. That way we don't have the soft kill barrier bothering us anymore. But this will allow us to skip all those annoying cannons and the walls shifting around. It's a nice easy path. It's going to be kind of peaceful for a little bit, and then we're going to get right back into the chaos and all that. It's going to be really, really fun later on. But for now, I do want to kind of close out this guide right now and just say thank you guys for watching the guide. And I really do hope that you guys found these videos helpful. And if there's any way that I can make them better in the future, feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section below. Next up, by the way, will be Halo 5 Guardians. We're going to start out with mission number 1, which is Osiris. Now there's a little bit of a kind of a different play style that you have to do in Halo 5 because of the mechanics, but it shouldn't be a big deal. It's going to be kind of the way that we've always been doing it in Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, and ODST. It's going to be same rules apply. If you go down, it's basically as if you died, and then you just basically have to restart over again because these are no deaths runs. That's how I typically want to structure these. So kind of just wanted to get that out of the way. Now this part right here in the mission, you want to take a right, and you're going to aim just underneath here, and then you're going to head straight towards what looks to be a little like white dot on the very far side of the map over there. So you kind of want to aim a little bit towards that. But in a few moments there's going to be a really cool little maneuver you have to do. But it is pretty difficult to pull off in one like full try. I kept this really, really sloppy run in because I wanted to show you guys that there's a specific checkpoint that you have to hit, and it's coming up right here. So let me show you guys. So you're aiming right underneath this right here. Gonna turn it around. What your goal is to hit a little checkpoint like right underneath here, but it's being really, really finicky. Sometimes you'll get that loading zone, which you also want, but you need the checkpoint. So once we get that checkpoint, we're able to move on, because you can get the loading zone, but until you get this little checkpoint, and we just got it, you're not going to be able to move on, and you're not going to get the from the cradle message at the very bottom right. So that's basically the little maneuver. You're going to take your broadsword and you're going to fly right underneath, and you're going to aim for the lowest part right here, and then there you go. You are in the middle of what you would be at the if you had just taken all those paths. But this is much easier, much more I would think friendly to players. So and that little skip that we did is also not really that difficult to pull off. It's just that maneuver, but you can sit there as long as you want to, just like I did, trying to hit that checkpoint, and then you're going to be able to go on. Again, this isn't like a speedrunning guide at all. This is just to show you guys, like, sometimes like these are the techniques that speedrunners do use to move on to like basically get through stuff quicker and easier. After we take out that last orb, it's pretty much cutscene, and then I'll see you guys on the other side.
That's the last one. Infinity, you're clear.
Roger that, Chief. You might want to back up a little. Main battery, fire!
Clean hit. We're proceeding to insertion.
Acknowledged. We'll be on station if you need us. Make sure you give the Didact our regards. Infinity out.
Now what do we do?
Plan B.
Alright guys, let's get back into this. We have a battle rifle and a saw. We're going to be using the saw here to take out a majority of the enemies in the first 2 rooms. First things first, burst down this watcher as well as the other 3 in the room. We're going to be taking out that second one as well as that third one. And then there's one more hiding around the corner, but we have to take care of these turrets that those watchers spawned in first. So make sure that you take them out. If you don't have any, if you took out the watchers really quickly with your saw, you don't have to worry about these turrets if they didn't spawn in. But here's that 4th watcher here. Now we have 2 knights spawning in the next room. So we're going to be taking out the one with the scatter shot. It's the one with that crown on his head. That's how you can differentiate between them. But we want to try to take out this knight before he spawns in this watcher. Unfortunately, he was able to spawn in the watcher before I could kill him. Unfortunately, the watcher also spawned in a turret, so we're going to have to use the rest of our saw here to take out this this turret here. Going to use a little bit of a burst to take it out, and there we go. Now, the reason why we took out that knight first, the one with the scatter shot, is because we're going to be using the scatter shot here as a defensive line against the whenever a knight charges at us. The reason why we use that is because this it wouldn't make much sense to have a charging enemy and using a ranged weapon like the battle rifle or the light rifle. It's going to be much easier for us to be able to defend ourselves when we have that scatter shot with us. So we are going to be using the scatter shot quite a bit in this mission as a sort of defense. So finishing up using our battle rifle, we are going to try to pick up a light rifle here in a moment. That knight that we killed earlier on dropped a light rifle, so we are going back to go pick that up as well. And we also are going to be swapping out our hologram for the hard light shield. So utilizing the hard light whenever we need to back off or anything like that. But here's that notice how he started to charge. I got out my scatter shot. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, he got stuck. So we're gonna have to just keep him, basically just keep peppering him with the light rifle until his shields are down. So it's gonna kind of be annoying if he gets away with this. Trying to see if we can take out this knight here. See if we can try to charge him. There we go. We got that nice headshot. There's more light rifle around if you need it. If you need more ammo for your light rifle, there's plenty of it. So make sure that you there's some in that crate, and as well as these knights do drop light rifles. So now here's where I was talking about. He charges, you back off, and then you use your scatter shot to finish him off. So that's a simple way to kind of just get through these knights here. So if they charge at you, utilize your scatter shot. As you see here, he's charging up, I'm backing off, and then I use my scatter shot. So that's kind of the strategy when you're dealing with knights whenever you see them. So make sure that you are employing that, making sure we pick up any ammo before we move on, and then we just head on to the objective. We're just going to fall down this gravity lift here. Alright, so this next area, it's going to be kind of like it's basically you use your light rifle and you stay up here looking for the watcher here. As you see, there's going to be a watcher as well as a good amount of crawlers. We're trying to take out enemies before we move on because eventually we will be getting down to this area, and we want to make sure that we make our life as basically we don't want to overcomplicate things when we get down there. We want to make sure that there's only a few enemies that we have to take out. Taking out these enemies is basically an insurance policy, making sure that the bottom level that you see over there is safe. Now when we go in here, there's quite a few crawlers, and the main one that you're worried about is the crawler with the binary rifle. He's a crawler prime, so you want to take him out first. Trying to see if we can find it, but I think we already killed it, so we're just going to use our scatter shot here to take him out. And then we're going to pick up a binary rifle. The binary rifle is going to be useful to us when we come down here because we will be using the binary rifle to two-shot each of these knights. So notice how once you take 2 shots at the knight, his shields should be down or he should be dead if you got a headshot. then you can just use your light rifle to take out their, basically to finish them off. So one shot, missed my shot there, but that's completely okay. Making sure that we line up a better shot there. There we go. We got one, and there's two, and then the one headshot to finish them off. So that's kind of the strat. Make sure you like have better accuracy than me on some of these, but that is generally the strategy that you want to use. Making sure that we keep an eye out for any more knights. So there are quite a few knights in here that do have there's one knight in here specifically that has a binary rifle. You want to keep an eye out for him. I'm trying to look for him. There he is, right here. So he's the one with the binary rifle. He's charging up right now. Remember that same strategy. You just back off, utilize your scatter shot, and then we're going to be picking up his binary rifle to finish off the enemies in this room. There's, I think, a battle wagon in here with an incineration cannon. So we want to make sure that we're careful of him as well. So looking around for him. Yeah, there he is. He's in the very back right. Trying to make sure that we stay behind cover because, again, like an the incineration cannon is like basically an instant death if you get hit by it. So making sure that we are being smart behind cover, making sure we're not pushing up too aggressively because, again, he does have probably the one weapon other than the binary rifle that will kill you. Now in here you will want to, of course, restock, get everything that you need. I decided to run the light rifle binary rifle combo. You could swap out your binary rifle for an incineration cannon if you prefer that, but it is completely up to you. I decided to stick with the light rifle binary rifle combo because I like to stay out of range. And I mean, you only get a few shots with your incineration cannon. And there's not a guarantee that each one of those shots either A, lands, or B, does enough splash damage to kill one of the knights. So at least with the binary rifle, I'm keeping it like within my ability to, like as I said, like it's now on me to land my shots rather than the splash damage doing the job. But as you can see here, just kind of slowly getting through these enemies here, trying to take out this knight at the very far side, and then there should be one more knight. I noticed he spawned in on the very on my left side of the screen. He's down here. He has a suppressor. I'm not even worried about him. Kind of like no scoped him. Got a few crawlers to clean up, and then I think we're just gonna head over to that portal and keep on going, making sure that we do have more light. Our light rifle ammo is full before we move on, though, because that is going to be extremely important. Got one, got two. So there was one more knight in here, so keep an eye out for him. He does have a light rifle, so keep an eye out. So cleaning up a little bit, grabbing a little bit more ammo. If you use all your binary rifle ammo, I believe there's going to be an incineration cannon that we will be picking up here. Right there we go. So we'll be picking up this incineration cannon, and then this part right here, you want to be careful because we're trying to bait out the knight here. So use your light rifle, kill a few of these crawlers, and then that knight that is for some reason stubbornly not showing up. So I'm hoping that after we kill that crawler that it will spawn in. And there we go. So now we can use that incineration cannon, kill that knight, and then it's just a bunch of crawlers for the rest of this section of the of the mission. So basically this is the part where you sit and defend. You plug in Cortana here. There's plenty of light rifle ammo if you need it. Kind of just sit back. This part, I would say it is smart of you to pick up an auto sentry. I didn't pick it up, unfortunately. It would have been smart to pick up because you wouldn't have had to like use a lot of your light rifle. I mean, you still probably would have had quite a bit of light rifle to use, but at least you would have had some of them. Like maybe that auto sentry would have killed a few of them. Who knows? But after you kill a certain amount of these enemies, Cortana will spawn in a few turrets for you that will help you. So here are those turrets coming in right now. Now, just because you have turrets doesn't mean you just sit back and relax. You have to sit here. You have to still make sure that you are aware of crawlers spawning in. Namely, I would recommend shooting ones that are closest to you and then prioritizing ones that are furthest away. Keeping an eye on your motion tracker is also advisable here. So, keeping an eye out. Remember, also consider where the turrets are shooting. If you notice, like, if they're looking up, maybe you should look up too, kind of thing. That crawler just does not want to die, so let's just go up here and melee him. So there we go. Got a few more enemies here. This part, like, I always thought this was a really difficult part, but it's really, really, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's a lot less stress-free than a lot of this mission, like, pretty much is. So these crawlers just don't want to die, though. Got a few more. There we go. Running low on ammo, though, so we have to be a little bit careful, more careful with our ammo supply. But we got to make sure that we get through these, and basically, like, we can't just ignore them. But again, this is why I said pick up that auto sentry, because, I mean, who knows, like, maybe that auto sentry would have saved you maybe a full clip of light rifle ammo, and you'd be in a better spot. But it's up to you to pick it up. I mean, notice that we're able to make it through this without any problems, so it's not the end of the world. So, making sure that we have ammo before moving on, but unfortunately, as you saw there, there's no light rifle ammo left in that box, so we do have to basically move forward with no light rifle. So we do have that incineration cannon. I accidentally just tossed a grenade. I think I accidentally hit the button. Oops. But trying to see if there's, I guess we'll use the suppressor. That's fine. But what we're really trying to do is use something until we pick up a bolt shot. That's what we really need here. Gonna utilize some grenades. That should get at least one of them. There we go. Still looking for a suppressor. Not a suppressor, but a bolt shot. There we go. Now we have a bolt shot. Now we have a semi-precision weapon. That way we can start headshotting some of these crawlers. And was able to just shove that crawler right off the edge of the bridge there. So that was a little crazy, but we're sitting nice and fine here. Go up the gravity lift. I'm really trying to find more light rifle ammo before we get into the final section of the mission. This is like the culmination of it all. So I accidentally, like, I basically just sit here trying to find ammo, but I was like, I guess it'll be over there in the far side. So, by the way, this was the first, when I was recording this was the first time I had made it to this spot. So you guys got my run where I was like super nervous, like trying to be super safe, like playing everything like super slow, like if when I was rewatching this, I was like, oh my god, I could have been so much more aggressive at certain points, but I understand why I wasn't, because this mission is already long enough as it is, and I just wanted to make sure that I was being safe, and I didn't want to have to like redo it all, you know what I mean? So, because these are no deaths runs, so if I die at this point, I have to go all the way back to where we were at with the broadsword and basically do everything over again. But we have more ammo again, so you will want to pick up whatever you want to pick up. It's up to you, but I decided again, light rifle, binary rifle combo is good. I had contemplated picking up Promethean Vision, but I already knew that where the enemies were going to be, so I didn't really worry about it. So now we have to just go put Cortana inside of this little console here. She's gonna say she's gonna do something that we're not gonna like, and she's gonna do her thing. And in a moment, we'll be doing what the rest of the like half of this section is of this video is really just getting through here. So now for the first part is dealing with the enemies over here. So before you move on, you always want to make sure that before you go on this lift, you want to make sure that you have no enemies across from you. But for this first one, they don't spawn in until you get here. So make sure that you are prioritizing enemies later on that will spawn in on the other side before you get there. So this was the only one where it didn't happen like that. But You have quite a few crawlers that you're going to be getting through, as well as this watcher here. There's a few watchers in this area as well. Make sure that you are keeping tabs on where they're at as well, because remember, whenever you see a watcher, they are your main priority, because they are able to resurrect enemies, spawn new enemies in, as well as shield their friendlies. So it's really imperative to take out watchers whenever you see them. There's more ammo in that crate across the way, as you saw. Trying to make sure that we have a watcher there as I try to take out that crawler. Got a few more crawlers here. Trying my best to take out this watcher, but I didn't. Like, there we go. I was trying to be safe. Didn't want to push up on that light rifle ammo just yet. Trying to see if we can take out this crawler. There we go. Got up close and personal, but it worked out. And then we have plenty of light rifle ammo. There's a lot of light rifle ammo that the knights will drop for you, as well as light rifle in these crates. Every single platform does have some light rifle on it, so make sure that you are, like, before you move on, or even if you forget, like, there's plenty of it for you. So take your time. Make sure that you have, like, good amount of light rifle before moving on. And utilize it all. Like, there's plenty of light rifle ammo for you. As for the binary rifle, there's not a lot of that, but we will be using incineration cannons once we run out of binary rifle ammo. So keeping an eye out for any more crawlers across the way. We don't want to activate this light bridge until we clear out all these enemies. So trying to see if we can get the crawler in between that crack, and we did. Now all those immediate enemies that we're going to be crossing are taken care of. Now we get to deal with more watchers and knights. So we have crawlers still on the walls, trying to take out this watcher before it gets away. Unfortunately, wasn't able to do it, but that's completely okay, because we want to take this, as I said, nice and slow. We are in no rush. We don't want to get caught with our pants down with a knight, like, charging at us or anything like that, or coming up behind us. So make sure that you keep your enemies right in front of you. Got a few more crawlers. See if we could take out this watcher now. Yeah, he's stuck. There we go. We got him. Alright. Got a Promethean Knight on the very far side. Was able to take him out with relative ease. Now it's just mopping up a few of these crawlers when we see them. There we go. We got one of them. And I think there's one more. Or it's a knight. Oh yeah, it's a crawler. There we go. So there we go. Now before we move, put Cortana on the console, we will be hopping on down, grabbing more ammo for our light rifle, and then we'll go put Cortana in, and then we'll advance to the next platform. Can I, like, just say that Neil Davidge did a great job in composing the soundtrack for this part of the mission? Like, he did a great job. I don't know. It felt like the end of the game. But there we go. Inserting Cortana into the pedestal, she does her thing. And then we have one more pedestal to get to. However, we have to hop over to the next one. To that, like, so that one over there doesn't have a pedestal like the one that you insert Cortana into. You have to kind of, like, hop to that one, and then you hop to another one that has a console to insert Cortana. So just like I said, we're sitting here making sure that we clear out a few of these enemies before we move on. Hopping on over, using our binary rifle immediately to take out this knight. Gonna take out a few, take out that knight. There we go. Utilizing his shields being down. A few more crawlers, and there's a few watchers up there, so we want to make sure that we take them out when we get up there. Trying to see where the I think I heard a turret just spin up, so I'm trying to see where that's at. Lots of crawlers coming up. Easy pickings though. It's like shooting a fish in a barrel, like, except that last one kind of was annoying. Alright, and then we just have that turret to take out. I think there's a knight somewhere, but as long as he's not getting between me and my weapons, then we're all good. But being careful, It was a looked like a crawler, and then there is a knight, so we do want to take him out. Here we go. And that should be it for the enemies on this platform. So moving up, grabbing this light rifle. We're also going to grab this incineration cannon, and then we're going to move on to the final little area. I tried to see if there was a way I could hop on down that way, but no, we have to hop over this way. I always was trying to be extremely careful, so I did things slowly and deliberately. That way I made sure I didn't fall. Now, making sure that I almost didn't make that clearance. That would have shocked me. But as I said, that's the reason why I wasn't wanting to like pin my hopes on the incineration cannon earlier on in the mission, because like you miss one, then it's a longer reload time, and it just like there's a lot that can go wrong with the incineration cannon. But if you do land it, it's god tier. So moving up, got a knight that just spawned in a watcher, so that sucks for us. But that watcher just threw that grenade right back at me, so that sucks. Come on, knight. Go away. There we go. Just trying to take out this watcher. There we go. See if we can take out this this knight here without... Let's see. He was taking a lot of shots from that light rifle. So this is where things get a little dicey. There's not as much ammo on this I guess on this platform compared to the other two, so you have to be a little bit more careful with your ammo, especially when you're missing incineration cannon shots like that. Like it's awful. But thankfully that Promethean did use his Promethean vision, so we know where he's at. Landed that shot. That's nice for us, because I think that guy had a scatter shot, and we're gonna be using that once we run out of our incineration cannon. See if we can take out this knight. Trying to bait him out with these grenades. There we go. He's trying to charge me. I mean, he only has a suppressor, so I mean, I'm not necessarily like worried, but there we go. He almost got me too. Like, as I said, I was like, I'm not worried, but like, here he is. Like, my shields are down. All right, moving on. We have one more. There's that scatter shot if you wanted to see what I'm going to be picking up later on. But trying to see if we can take out this the incineration cannon Promethean Knight across the way, but you have to turn on this light bridge, as I had come to learn, to have all these enemies spawn in. So making sure that we are being careful before we move on. Gonna hop on down because I want to make sure that just in case they do charge, I have my scatter shot ready for them. So gonna utilize the low ground here and see that this knight is not moving at all, which is nice for us, because we're just gonna be sitting here peppering him with light rifle fire, and that was easy pickings. Now there is a few more knights. There are a few more knights on the other side. I'm trying to see if we can get them, kind of like bait them out towards us, but it's not looking too good. So let's see if we can get him across the way now, or at least get him to charge. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to peek his head before his shields recharge, so that sucks for us. Here's that charging. He almost got me too. Like, I was expecting him to come up the other way. Instead, he went down, basically across the light bridge. I was not expecting that, so he almost had my number there, but lucky for me, scatter shot saved the day and was able to take out one more knight. And we only have a few more of them across over here. We have this one, the one that I was shooting at before, so 2, and then the one with the incineration cannon, so 3 more. So we're almost through the probably the roughest little stretch during this section of the mission. So, but notice how I'm still like playing it safe. I'm not being overly aggressive. And again, I did say that I could be more aggressive, but like, you have ranged weapons, why not use them? All right, we got one of, like, there's that the other knight right here, and I'm trying to see where that that night battle wagon is. Trying to take this guy. There we go. We have one more knight to take out. Gonna pick up more light rifle ammo if I can. Oh, sorry, there was one other one, and he had a scatter shot. Gotta take him out before we deal with the incineration cannon knight. So, come on, dude. I know you want to charge. Come on. Oh, he's almost dead. There we go. And that leaves just the knight with the incineration cannon. And this is what I mean when I said I could have played this a little bit more aggressive. Like, he still had to take, like right there, I could have, like, charged him with my scatter shot. Or, like, right again, like, I could have been a little bit more aggressive. But, again, I was really, really weird. Like, right there, his shields were popped. I could have easily got him with the scatter shot here. I was just too afraid of that incineration cannon. Backing off. See if I can get a better angle. Again, panic again. It's like you could see the shakiness and the panic. But that's good because, I mean, people, like, I'm pretty sure that everybody gets to that point at some point during the mission, so. Come on. I got 6 more shots I can fire at this knight, and hopefully I'm able to, like, get something out of it. Gonna have to back off and get more ammo for my light rifle. See if there's any more in the crate. We have essentially 31 shots. That's all I can do, and then I'm basically stuck using my scatter shot, and that means I would have to get up close and personal with a knight that has an incineration cannon. So this isn't a very this isn't going to end well if I can't get him with my light rifle. But his shields are about to flare, so we're almost there. Popping a few more grenades. Got some ammo for my scatter shot, as you saw there. Trying to see, he misses that shot pretty atrociously. His shields are down. Hopefully I'm able to get my reload off. And there we go. And that's pretty much it. Now we just put Cortana in, and we have a cutscene coming up in a few seconds.
And yet, still you fail. Cortana!
Alright guys, after that we only have 3 more knights to kill. That is it. That is all we have to take out, and then we're done with this mission. So 2 of them will have light rifles, the other one will have a suppressor. So these are not, like, by any means like a knight with a scatter shot or a knight with an incineration cannon or a binary rifle. All you have to do is take out 2 knights with light rifles, 1 with a suppressor. The one with the suppressor is closest to you, as you saw there. And then the other 2 are light rifle knights. So you just use your incineration cannon, play out from afar, and you'll be able to take these guys out with no issues. So got that other one, and then we have that last knight over here on the right hand side. I'm going to try to see if we can get him. We ended up getting a direct hit, but he still survived. So we're just going to use our light rifle, whatever's left in it, to take him out, and that is it. That is Midnight on Legendary difficulty with no deaths. I do hope you guys enjoyed the Halo 4 Legendary walkthrough series. If you guys did, please share it with your friends. Please like, subscribe, comment, share on this video as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for Halo 5. Thank you guys for watching.
persist too long after your own defeat. Come then, warrior. Have your resolution. So misguided. Humanity's imprisonment is a kindness.
In that case, you won't mind if we return the favor.
Your compassion for mankind is misplaced.
I'm not doing this for mankind.
Cortana. Cortana, do you read? Cortana, come in. How?
Oh, I'm the strangest thing you've seen all day?
But if we're here,
It worked. You did it. Just like you always do.
so how do we get out of here?
I'm not coming with you this time.
What?
Most of me is down there. I only held enough back to get you off the ship.
No. That's not... We go together.
It's already done.
I am not leaving you here.
John. I've waited so long to do that.
It was my job to take care of you.
We were supposed to take care of each other. And we did.
Cortana, please. wait.
Welcome home, John.
Actual? Pelican 9-6er. We found him.
Mind if I join you?
Of course not, sir.
At ease, Chief. Feels kinda odd for you to call me sir. Beautiful, isn't she? I don't get to see her often enough. I grew up in New Harmony. Attended Corbulo Military Academy. Never saw Earth in person until I was an adult, but I still think of her as home. You don't talk much, do you? Chief, I won't pretend to know how you feel. I've lost people I care about, but never anything like you're going through.
Our duty as soldiers is to protect humanity, whatever the cost.
You say that like soldiers and humanity are two different things. I mean, soldiers aren't machines. We're just people. I'll let you have the deck to yourself.
She said that to me once. About being a machine.
In this hour of victory, we taste only defeat. I ask why. We are foreigners, guardians of all that exists. The roots of the galaxy have grown deep under our careful tending. Where there is life, the wisdom of our countless generations has saturated the soil. Our strength is a luminous sun towards which all intelligence blossoms, and the impervious shelter beneath which it has prospered. I stand before you, accused of the sin of ensuring Forerunner ascendancy, of attempting to save us from this fate where we are forced to recede. Humanity stands as the greatest threat in the galaxy. Refusing to eradicate them is a fool's gambit. We squander eons in the darkness, while they seize our triumphs for their own. The mantle of responsibility for all things belongs to Forerunners alone. Think of my acts as you will, but do not doubt the reality. The reclamation has already begun, and we are hopeless to stop.